Live from Mansfield, Ohio, the 1980 Miss Ohio Pageant, the magic of them, an evening of tribute to Richard Rogers, Florence Ziegfeld, and Arthur Fiedler. The Miss Ohio Pageant is an official Miss America preliminary scholarship pageant and features 30 young women who have previously been selected from local competitions throughout Ohio. With our special guest and mistress of ceremonies, Ohio's most recent Miss America, Susan Perkins. Also starring television and film personality Jack Slater. Share with us an evening of excitement as we crown the new Miss Ohio 1981 and feature Ohio's 6th Miss America, Susan Perkins. And the first runner-up to Miss America, Miss Ohio 1980, Tana K. Carley. With special guest, Miss Southwestern Ohio 1979, Juliana Silva. And from Six Flags Over Texas, Tom McGee. With the featured vocalist from the University of Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, Jacob Will. And appearing as guest performers, Miss Ohio Valley 1978 and Miss Southeastern Ohio 1979, Cindy Straub and Lisa Carroll. Also for your entertainment, from Archibald, The Company. From Zanesville, the Devilettes. From Marion, the Cadets. And from Mansfield, the Malabar High School Band. With the Miss Ohio Orchestra and dancers. Brought to you by JCPenney. With over 80 stores to serve you all over Ohio. And by Lumberman's Mutual Insurance, setting the standard since 1895 for quality insurance coverage. Lumberman's Mutual Insurance. And by Maybelline, the complete easy-to-wear line of cosmetics for eyes, lips, face, and nails. When you find the look you love, you'll find it's from Maybelline.
Walked in through the door.
Lovers romancing,
Music and dancing.
all you need is the music, just like the beat and hello.
Ho! Come on. Woo! Okay, group, that looks good. Now let's take it from the top. Come on, curtains on, let's go, let's go! Sit around number 42. Go! Lights up, then 42, go. Jacob Will, it's time. Let's go, face it.
and gentlemen, the stars of our show, the 1980 Miss Ohio Contestants.
The most beautiful girl in the world picks my ties up, eats my candy, drinks my brandy. The most beautiful girl in the world. The most beautiful star in the world isn't Carbo, isn't Dietrich, but the sweet trick who can make me believe it's a beautiful world.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of Ohio's loveliest Miss Americas and your Mistress of Ceremonies, Miss America 1978, Susan Perkins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 1980 Miss Ohio Pageant, The Magic of Then. For the next 2 hours, that same enchantment will be brought to life by these 30 young women competing in the largest scholarship foundation for women in the world, the Miss America Pageant, a pageant that had its beginnings in 1921, the year Florence Ziegfeld was at his zenith on Broadway. Let's return to the magic of then as we meet our 30 contestants. Miss Summit County.
And I represent Summit County.
Miss Heart of Ohio.
Hello, I'm Mary Beth Mudd. I represent Marion, the home of the Marion Cadets, and the home also of Marilyn Messicky, Ohio's third Miss America.
Miss Playland.
Hi, I'm Annette Radecki, and my local pageant was held in the Twin City of Yorkville, Denison.
Miss Hilliard.
Hello, I'm Tammy McNutt, and I'm proud to represent my hometown, Hilliard, Ohio.
Miss Honeybee.
Hello, I'm Cindy Mae Jacobic, and my pageant is held in Medina, the honeybee capital of the world.
Miss Medina Lorraine County.
Hello, my name is Karen Dewey, and my pageant home is Brunswick, the site that's right.
Miss Portage County.
Good evening, my name is Lisa Ewell. I represent Portage County.
Miss Licking County.
Hello, my name is Sandra K. Rocco. My local pageant was held in my hometown of Newark, home of the Babe Ruth World Series.
Greater Cleveland.
Good evening. My name is Jazarina Swaxton, and I am representing the Greater Cleveland area.
Miss Franklin County.
Hello, I'm Melissa Ann Nimsick, and I've been selected to represent the Columbus area, home of our state capital.
Miss South Central Ohio.
I'm Wendy Barrows, and my local pageant was held in Ohio's first capital, Chillicothe.
Miss Greater Dayton.
Good evening, I'm Terry Lynn Thomas, representing Dayton, the birthplace of aviation.
Miss Northwestern Ohio.
I'm Ellen Morrissey. My local pageant was held in Defiance, which is famous for Johnny Appleseed.
Miss Mahoning Valley.
Good evening, I'm Beth Shepke, and I represent Warren, the heart of the Western Reserve.
Miss North Central Ohio.
Good evening, my name is Kathy Vernon, and I'm representing the city of Mansfield, the home of the Miss Ohio Scholarship Pageant.
Miss Lake Festival.
Good evening, I'm Sarah Winter, representing Salina, located on beautiful Grand Lake St. Mary.
Miss Northern Ohio.
Hello, I'm Kathy Johnson from Avon Lake, and my local pageant was held in North Royalton.
Miss Scioto Valley.
Hello, I'm Sylvia Duncan, representing the Portsmouth area, Ohio's all-American city.
Miss Sandusky Valley.
Welcome, my name is Cheryl Wentling. I hail from North Olmsted, and my local pageant is held in Fremont.
Miss Bowling Green State University.
Hello, I'm Dawn Meadows. I represent Bowling Green State University, home of 3 members of the 1980 U.S. Olympic team.
Miss Southwestern Ohio.
Good evening, I'm Patricia Lynn Savage, and my local pageant was held in Wilmington, summer home of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Miss Ohio Valley.
Good evening, my name is Susan Lane Kirkendall, and I represent the area near Cambridge, Ohio, birthplace of Hopalong Cassidy.
Miss Miami University.
Good evening, I'm Margaret Gurgis, and my local pageant was held in the college town of Oxford, home of the Miami Redskins.
Miss Southern Ohio.
Hello, my name is Susan Marie Keener, and I represent the Cincinnati area, famous for the Mississippi Queen, the Delta Queen, and the Cincinnati Reds.
Miss Toledo.
Good evening, my name is Maurice D'Amelio. I represent Toledo, Ohio, the glass capital of the world.
Miss Miami Valley.
Good evening, my name is Lynn Polk, and my local pageant was held in Dayton, Ohio, home of the Wright brothers.
Miss Southeastern Ohio.
Good evening, my name is Jennifer Sue Myers, and I represent Southeastern Ohio, famous for the Wide Bridge.
Miss Willard.
Hello, I'm Karen Margaret Peterson, and I'm proud to represent Willard, Ohio, the city of blossoms.
Miss Eastern Ohio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Deborah Gomber, and I'm here to represent Wellsville, Ohio, home of the choreographer of the Miss Ohio pageant, Benny Smith.
Miss Northeastern Ohio.
Good evening. My name is Holly Jan Mayer, and I represent Alliance, the Carnation City of Ohio.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, in costumes of their own design, Ohio's most beautiful girls, and aren't they lovely? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my co-host for the evening, Jack Slater. Jack?
Hi, I'm Hannah Carly, Miss Ohio. I may not be an economics major, but I can tell a good buy, like the Fox from JCPenney. A great-looking shirt with the same quality, fit, and fabric as the well-known knit, for dollars less. It's easy care Dacron polyester cotton, in lots of colors, too. The Fox, only $13 for gals, $14 for guys, only at JCPenney. See you later, alligator.
This is JCPenney.
In Atlantic City, Miss Ohio created her own special magic when she performed her accordion solo and captured the Preliminary Talent Award. That magical performance, combined with her intellect and personality, resulted in Tana being named as a finalist, and ultimately carried her to the esteemed position of first runner-up to Miss America. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ohio 1980, Tana K. Carly.
Look at her, it seems she's even lovelier. This girl we've waited for, she's a miracle, and growing ever lovelier. This girl that we adore, touched by this magic moment, she positively glows. She walks in radiant beauty, and carries our hearts as she grows. Oh, look at her, how can you help but look at her with loveliness like this? You know she's part of the heart of Miss America.
For the past 2 evenings, our 30 representatives have been competing in evening gown, swimsuit, and talent competitions. Earlier this week, each of the contestants met in a private interview with our panel of judges who evaluated their poise, intelligence, and conversant abilities and gained some insight into their ambition and goals. Each judge scores every contestant individually, and the 10 women who have garnered the highest number of points will be our semifinalists. The points have been tabulated, and the semifinalists are... Contestant number 29, Deborah Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio. Contestant number 5, Cindy Jakovic, Miss Honeybee. Contestant number 21, Patricia Savage, Miss Southwestern Ohio. Contestant number 23, Margaret Gerges, Miss Miami University. Contestant number 11, Wendy Barrows, Miss South Central Ohio. Contestant number 12, Teresa Thomas, Miss Greater Cleveland. Contestant number 13, Ellen Morrissey, Miss Northwestern Ohio. Contestant number 28, Karen Peterson, Miss Willard. Contestant number 15, Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio. Contestant number 30, Holly Mayer, Miss Northeastern Ohio. ladies and gentlemen, one of which will become Miss Ohio 1981. Dedicated and qualified individuals have the very difficult task of selecting Miss Ohio 1981. May we present a former Miss Delaware with a background in ballet and character dancing. Mrs. King currently resides in New Jersey and has served as a judge for Miss America pageants in more than 20 states. Mrs. Mary Lee King. Our next judge has been associated with the Miss America program for the past 16 years and was chaperone for Miss Illinois for 5 years. A makeup specialist, a fashion consultant, and an instructor of dance, she was a member of the panel that chose me as Miss Ohio in 1978. Thank you, Mrs. Judy Zeiser. The third member of our panel has been associated with the Miss Texas pageant for the past 14 years and has served as the executive director for 4 of those years. The television coordinator of that pageant and making his third appearance at the Miss Ohio pageant, Mr. Sam Brown. Our next adjudicator is Phi Beta Kappa and cum laude graduate of City University, New York. Currently a practicing physician in New Mexico, Dr. Katarsky has an extensive background in voice, theater, and piano, and is active in the Miss New Mexico pageant. Welcome, please, Dr. John Katarsky. Our final guest has been a professional musician and is presently the Assistant Dean of Admissions at the University of Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. In addition to conducting all the auditions and interviews, he is also chairman of the Opera and Opera Scholarship Committee, Mr. Harold Laster.
When you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. come sweeping down the plain, and the women weep and shirts will sweep when the wind comes right behind the rain. And when we say, now you boy, so we say, you're you and mine, Oklahoma,
When Richard Rogers wrote The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, I'm sure he envisioned young women similar to these finalists in evening gown competition. Let's meet them now. We have Deborah Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio.
Good evening. I believe that honesty and truthfulness are most important in my life and in this pageant tonight. I hope to fulfill both of these qualities, always and especially now.
And it's sponsored by Ralph Fusco and Associates. Deborah Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio. Cindy Mae Jacobic, Miss Honeybee.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to finish my graduate studies and embark on the music career I've always dreamed of. Throughout this time, I have kept this thought in mind. What we are is God's gift to us, but what we become is our gift to God.
Medina County Fair Board sponsors Cindy, and she is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Samuel Jacobic. Cindy Jacobic, Miss Honeybee. Patricia Lynn Savage, Miss Southwestern Ohio.
Do it, don't dream it has been the constant theme of my life. I've experienced many things and reached many of the goals that I've set for myself. I have yet still one goal to reach, and tonight is just one step closer.
Patricia is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Savage and is sponsored by the Wilmington area JCs. Patricia Savage, Miss Southwestern Ohio. Margaret Gerges, Miss Miami University.
I have learned from the scholarship pageants that for others to believe in you, you must first believe in yourself. I plan to graduate with a degree in interior design and from there go on to create innovative yet functional residential interiors that I believe might someday be chosen for Architectural Digest.
The Gamma Phi Beta sorority is the local sponsor for Margaret, and she is the daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Tawfik Gerges. Margaret Gerges, Miss Miami University. Wendy Lou Barrows, Miss South Central Ohio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So good to be here and to be able to share this evening with you. I want to be an active member in my community, wherever that may be, to be a credit to my profession, and to deserve the love and respect of my family, my old friends, and my new friends.
The Miss South Central Ohio Scholarship Pageant Association is the local sponsor for Wendy, and she is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. James Barrows. Wendy Lou Barrows, Miss South Central Ohio. Terry Lynn Thomas, Miss Greater Dayton.
After being a contestant in the Miss Greater Dayton pageant, I have had the opportunity to realize both the simplicity and importance of the Miss America motto, which states first modesty, second ambition, and third success. This could lead to the achievement of any goal.
Mr. and Mrs. Jack Thomas are the parents of Terry, and she is sponsored by the Beaver Creek High School Music and Drama Department. Terry Lynn Thomas, Miss Greater Dayton. Ellen Marie Morrissey, Miss Northwestern Ohio.
Hello. I've chosen a career in singing and live theater production because for me it is much more than an art. It is my way of communicating with people. And after all, isn't that what we're here for?
Ellen is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. James Morrissey and is sponsored by the Defiance JCs. Ellen Marie Morrissey, Miss Northwestern Ohio. Karen Margaret Peterson, Miss Willard JCs.
To combine my undergraduate degree in marketing management with the law degree I'm currently pursuing and have my own business one day. My involvement in the Miss Ohio Scholarship Pageant has helped me toward that goal. I think that's consistent with some good advice a friend once gave me. Don't make your life the pageant. Make the pageant a good part of your life.
Mr. and Mrs. Peter Peterson are the parents of Karen, and she is sponsored by the Willard JCs. Karen Margaret Peterson, Miss Willard. Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio.
As a result of my experiences in art, theater, music, education, and business, I've become more sensitive to the needs of people. More importantly, I've become more aware of Kathy Vernon. For me, success is important and can be achieved only by keeping my feet planted firmly on the ground and reaching for the stars.
The Mansfield JCs are sponsors of Kathy, and she is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Reginald Vernon. Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio. Holly Jan Mayer, Miss Northeastern Ohio.
Growing up, I had two paths in life to choose from. One, to follow the crowd. The other, to be distinct. I chose to be distinct. To be distinct, I had to be different. And to be different, I had to strive to be what no one else but I could be. Holly Jan Mayer.
The Miss Northeastern Ohio Pageant Committee is the local sponsor for Holly, and she is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. William Mayer. Holly Jan Mayer, Miss Northeastern Ohio. These lovely semi-finalists have certainly made ours an enchanting evening. Don't you agree, ladies and gentlemen?
Partner, I'm Tana Carley, Miss Ohio, rounding up savings at JCPenney. Like this great-looking suede vest, 25% off. Plainsman styling in a whole new frontier of colors. For class, campus, and moseying around the dorm. Riding high with jeans and partnered with plaids. Lasso several of these great vests on sale for just $14.99. Go west and save at JCPenney now.
This is JCPenney.
I can feel a spark, it's burning deep inside me.
Deep inside.
Filling me with strength and feelings of joy. I never felt like this before, so happy to be me. Waking up to live a life that's full of inspiration. 'Cause I have seen a star. I have seen a star.
electricity that is transmitted between the performer and the audience. And I'm confident that you'll feel that electricity tonight as you see our semifinalists in the talent presentation. Robert Wright and George Forrest adapted the musical Borodin to create Kismet, a musical comedy that has frequently been revived and even altered to the modern black musical Timbuktu. Adapted from the third movement of Borodin's quartet in D major, in both versions, the love song, and This Is My Beloved, remains an American classic. Performing it now is Deborah Diane Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio. Deborah Diane Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio. The romantic ballad Misty has set many a piano bar in a relaxed, mellow mood. The atmosphere is broken when that song is combined with Boots Randolph's foot-stomping yakety sax. Here with her sax is Cindy Mae Jacobic, Miss Honeybee. 16 years of musical experience has helped our next contestant to arrange and orchestrate her rendition of Honeysuckle Rose and Sweet Georgia Brown. Patricia Lynn Savage, Miss Southwestern Ohio. And disco music created yet another trend in pop music. The glamour of the disco brings the anticipation of finding that one special person, as described in the million-selling song Last Dance, as sung by Margaret Gerges, Miss Miami University.
Let's dance, last chance for love. My last chance for romance tonight. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me.
JCPenney, Miss Ohio, and we've got the best crew on campus. The classic crew neck pullover from JCPenney. 100% Shetland wool that stays in shape and comes in 11 fashion colors. Great for layering it or going it alone. And it gets straight A's and good looks and smart fashion. Price smart, too, at just $16. The Shetland crew is tops in its class from JCPenney.
This is JCPenney.
1975, The Wizard of Oz was revived as a contemporary black Broadway musical entitled The Wiz. Although Judy Garland constantly talked of home in the 1939 classic, it wasn't until the revival that Dorothy's feelings were musically expressed. Let's slide down the yellow brick road to home with Wendy Barrow's Miss South Central Ohio.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. The wind that makes the tall trees bend into leaves. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning, sprinkling the sea. Makes it all clean. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. It would sure be nice to be back home where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up. Time, be my friend. Let me start again. Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. If you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell us, should we run away? Should we try and stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy. But it taught me to love, so it's really thrilling to me. And I learned that we must look inside our hearts to find full of love like yours and mine, like
James at Sea delightfully captured the mood of Hollywood in the 1930s. The Great Depression didn't alter the spirit of the silver screen. Terry demonstrates with her tap dancing to overtures from Dames at Sea. Terry Lynn Thomas, Miss Greater Dayton. Scholarship Pageant. Many exciting events occur throughout the week leading up to tonight's pageant, and Jack is going to give you a glimpse of what goes on.
Mansfield, a small city nestled in north-central Ohio, comes alive every year as it hosts the week-long events leading up to the Miss Ohio Scholarship Pageant. People from all over the state descend on Mansfield for a week of festivities and preparation. A festival is held downtown where craftsmen abound. Most of the attention centers around the contestants. Under a demanding schedule, they meet the public in a number of gatherings throughout the week. One popular event is the photo session held at Kingswood Center, a fitting background for its beautiful subjects. Local businessmen and public officials have the opportunity to greet the contestants at an annual breakfast. The downtown square comes alive at night as visitors are entertained by performers from the show, and a good time is had by all. The highlight of the events of the week leading up to the competition is always the parade. Children of all ages flock to Park Avenue to watch over 150 entries fill downtown with music, color, and pageantry. All you need to do is to look at the faces to tell there's nothing like a parade.
Miss Ohio, and right now you can save 25% on every fun fur at JCPenney. So you get the real thing, like rabbit or sheared lamb, at really big savings. Choose baseball jackets, pant coats, zip front styles, even reversible vests. So watch the fur fly and get in on the great savings at JCPenney now.
This is JCPenney.
Alyssa Manchester has a list of memorable and widely acclaimed hits. Our next contestant has chosen for her talent presentation the dramatic arrangement of Comin' from the Rain. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Morrissey, Miss Northwestern Ohio.
Well, hello there, good old friend of mine. You've been reaching for yourself for such a long, long time. There's so much to say, no need to explain. Just an open door for you to come in from the rain. Long, long road when you're on your own, and a man like you will always choose the long way home. There's no right or wrong, I'm not here to blame. I just want to be the one to keep you from the rain, from the rain. And it looks like sunny skies. Now that I know you're all right.
of Liza Minnelli. Both productions had outstanding musical scores with clever lyrics, such as City Lights, which is now performed by Karen Peterson, Miss Willard.
Miss those city lights, those sparkling city lights, those twinkling city lights, luring my eyes. I love those city nights, the color of city sights that shine under city lights, tinting the skies. A new moon hay gives me a fever. There's the rooster, where's my cleaver? So laid back, my mind might crack. And when the pressure's up, my pressure's up, city lights. Oh, I long for those city lights, the bulbs of those beaming bright, beckoning to me there, be there. Take your cricket and go shove 'em. Urban crises, how I love 'em. Grime and grit and pretty city lights. Take me home now.
The magic and pageantry of the East came to the stage in a magnificent blaze of color in the musical Kismet. This romantic story, one that might have been told by Scheherazade, has enchanted audiences for several decades. Singing the alluring love song, "And This Is My Beloved," is Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio.
Paradise comes suddenly near.
that are required for an exciting performance of a featured twirler. Our next contestant adds yet another element which will add more than a spark to her talent presentation. Performing to Artistry in Motion is Holly Jan Mayer, Miss Northeastern Ohio.
I'm the star of the Navy. I'm the hit miss of the sea. When the ocean's getting wavy, see those handsome sailors to me. On the swell swab, on the cruise deck, on the ship-shaped ship mate in the hold. I'm the star, I'm the star of the Navy. Blue and gold, heave-ho, where the job goes. In the crow's nest, where the big bell sailors love to ring. In the forecastle, we get out rest. In the captain's cabin, where the drink, where the sweet song of the mess hall, where the true blue jackets to behold, where the stars are, where the stars of the Navy, blue and gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mansfield Malabar Band and the Marion Cadets Color Guard.
swimsuit competition. Deborah Diane Gombert, Miss Eastern Ohio, a junior at Ohio State University. Cindy Mae Jacobic, Miss Honeybee. At Baldwin Wallace College, she holds first chair in the University Symphony Band. Patricia Lynn Savage, Miss Southwestern Ohio. In college, she was twice elected president of her class. Margaret Emily Gerges, Miss Miami University. Margaret studied music at the Chicago Conservatory of Music. Wendy Lou Barrows, Miss South Central Ohio. Wendy has been on the Dean's List every semester she's been at Miami and has a 3.9 average. Terry Lynn Thomas, Miss Greater Dayton. In high school, Terry graduated in the top 10% of her class. Ellen Morrissey, Miss Northwestern Ohio. Ellen toured professionally with the Dinner Theater, but also enjoys performing in children's shows. Karen Margaret Peterson, Miss Willard. The winner of the 1975 Miss Teenage America pageant, Karen was also a National Merit Scholarship commended student. Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio. Kathy graduated summa cum laude from the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Holly Jen Mayer, Miss Northeastern Ohio. She is a graduate assistant teaching dance and is a Dean's List student. In just a few minutes, one of these 10 semifinalists will become our new Miss Ohio, so why don't we applaud them now?
Yes, we are close to crowning Miss Ohio of 1981, and we do know that the judges are having a difficult time making their individual decision. They will be casting 2 ballots. The first is for the swimsuit competition, which you've just seen, and after those points are tabulated and combined with the points of the previous phases of competition, the auditors will give the judges a list of the 5 contestants who have garnered the most points in the competitions. From that list of 5 contestants, the second or final ballot is cast. And in that, all the areas of competition are considered. Previously, the contestants were judged in evening gown, interview, talent, and swimsuit, with no relationship to the other areas of competition. However, on the final ballot, the judges consider the total contestant and the composite of all phases of the competition. We'll return in just a moment with the results of those ballots.
What is it that we're living for? Applause, applause. Nothing I know brings on the glow like sweet applause. You're thinking you're through, that nobody cares. Then suddenly you hear it starting, and somehow you're in charge again, and it's a ball. Trumpets all sing, life seems to swing, and you're the king of it all, 'cause you've had a taste of the sound that says love. Applause, applause, applause.
When I was 8, I was in a school play. I'll never forget it. I had one line to say. My big moment came. I said, "What ho, the prince!" My sister applauded. I've been hooked ever since.
It's better than pot, it's better than booze. A shot of applause, step up the blues. You work till you're dead, it ain't for the bread. Call me out of my
my head. Your bank account's bare. Your cat has the flu. Honey, you're losing your hair. Then you hear it. That happy sound rolls over you. And just like that, everything's right. This is the night. Love hits you right where you're at. 'Cause you've had a taste of the sound that says love. Applause, applause.
Applause, applause. People sorry, it was surprise. It's better than hot, it's better than blue. A shot of applause, it's never the blues. Whatever you do, you do better because
You're doing it to the beat of applause.
nothing can beat the beat of applause. When you hear it fall, singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. One moment in her presence, and you can't forget the rest. For the girl, a second best to none. Ooh, sigh, give her your attention undue. I really have to mention she's the one. Walks into a room and you know
Probably rare, very unique, empathetic, poetic, and chic.
she walks into a room and you know from her that he poise over the world. She's a special girl, slowly. Can't help all her qualities extolling. Loaded with charisma in the numbers of the entertainment. She walks into a room and you know you must shuffle along, join the parade. She's the progressive of making it great. This is what you call traveling. Oh, special stuff, can't get enough of her. I'm the son of a gun, she's the one of a kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Zanesville Devilettes.
One
Empathetic, poetic, and chic.
every move that she makes.
Special girl,
Suddenly nobody else will do. Never be lonely with no one. For the girl is like that.
pageant is indeed fortunate to have one of the largest scholarship funds of any pageant in the Miss America program. We also have one of the largest single contributors to any state pageant, as the Lumbermen's Mutual Insurance Company of Mansfield contributes $15,000 to the contestant wardrobe and scholarship funds. It is our distinct pleasure to introduce the company's president, Mr. Charles E. Nail, Jr., to present their check. Rogers, Ziegfeld, and Fiedler have given innumerable hours of entertainment to the world, and our current Miss Ohio has done the same throughout Ohio and the United States. Her intellect, talent, and personal magnetism that brought her the crown of Miss Ohio will certainly sustain her in our memory. The first runner-up to Miss America, Tana K. Carley.
As the day for selecting a new Miss Ohio grew closer, people asked me if I'd feel sorry to see my year as Miss Ohio come. USA tour of veterans hospitals, performances with celebrities like Bob Hope and John Davidson, and the beginning of a new career in broadcast journalism. For all of the 30 contestants, their participation in the Miss Ohio Scholarship Pageant will also be the start of an unforgettable year. And for one lucky young woman, the year ahead promises to be filled with experiences that will remain in her memory forever. I thank you all for the memories I take with me.
Hi, I'm Tana Carley, Miss Ohio. I may not be an economics major, but I can tell a goodbye, like the Fox from JCPenney. A great-looking shirt with the same quality, fit, and fabric as the well-known knit, for dollars less. It's easy care Dacron polyester cotton, in lots of colors, too. The Fox, only $13 for gals, $14 for guys, only at JCPenney. See you later, alligator.
This is JCPenney.
And here are our 10 semifinalists, ladies and gentlemen, and we just found out that the decision has been made. And may I have the envelope, please? Here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. The fourth runner-up and winner of a $500 scholarship is Margaret Gerges, Miss Miami University. The third runner-up and winner of a $900 scholarship is Wendy Barrows, Miss South Central Ohio. The second runner-up and winner of a $1,100 scholarship is Pat Savage, contestant number 21. The first runner-up has a great responsibility. If for any reason she cannot fulfill her reign, the title and crown will pass to her. She is the recipient of a $2,000 scholarship, and she is Karen Peterson, Miss Willard. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of a $5,000 scholarship, your Miss Ohio 1981, Kathy Vernon, Miss North Central Ohio.
serve you all over Ohio. And by Lumberman's Mutual Insurance, setting standards since 1895 for quality insurance coverage. Lumberman's Mutual Insurance. And by Maybelline, the complete, easy-to-wear line of cosmetics for eyes, lips, face, and nails. When you find the look you love, you'll find it from Maybelline. This has been a presentation of the Lumberman's Mutual Insurance Network.
Tonight, we salute the young women of Ohio, growing from the fantasy of pretend to the realism of success. Ohio, a state with more centers of higher education than any other. Ohio, the state winning more educational scholarships at the Miss America pageant than any other. Tonight, the Miss Ohio pageant, in recognition of the 100th anniversary of the American Association of University Women, presents It Takes a Woman, an evening reflecting the goals, the progress, and the careers of women of today and of this past century. Join us as the 30 young women who have previously been selected from local competitions throughout Ohio vie for the title of Miss Ohio 1982 and the opportunity to represent the Buckeye State at the Miss America pageant in Atlantic City in September. Share with Susan Perkins and yours truly, Dan Immel, this evening of excitement that features Miss Ohio 1981, Kathy Vernon. Miss South Central Ohio 1981, Wendy Barrows. Miss Warren 1979, Rochelle Bryant. And from Six Flags Over Texas, Tom McGee. From the University of Cincinnati, Jacob Will. From Youngstown State University, Don Howard. With Arch Bowles Company. The Miss Ohio Dancers. And the Miss Ohio Orchestra.
they'll be singing our song.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 1982 contestants for the Miss Ohio Crown. Ladies and gentlemen, one of Ohio's loveliest Miss Americas and your mistress of ceremonies, Miss America 1978, Susan Perkins.
Good evening. Tonight we celebrate the 100th anniversary of the American Association of University Women, an organization that had its infancy in Boston at a time when careers and opportunities for women were not as abundant as they are today. Because of the foresight and dedication of those charter members, as well as hundreds of women during this past century, these 30 contestants will have challenges and opportunities never before experienced. Let's meet them now, beginning with Miss Willard.
And my local pageant was held in Willards at City of Blossoms.
Miss Hilliard.
Hi, my name is Doreen Elizabeth Jenks, and my pageant was held in my hometown of Hilliard, a Pride community.
Miss Sandusky Valley.
Hi, I'm Michelle Renee Brunner, and my pageant was held in Fremont, home of our 17th president, Rutherford B. Hayes.
Miss Western Reserve.
Hi, I'm Jan Galicki. My local pageant was held in Cleveland Heights, home of Case Western Reserve University.
Miss Heart of Ohio.
Good evening, I'm Mary Jo Seitz, representing Marion, home of the 2nd Ohioan Miss America.
Miss Eastern Ohio.
Good evening, my name is Nancy Lynn Stubbian, and my pageant was held in Wellsville, famous for the Morgan Raiders.
Miss Lake Festival.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Pearson, and my local pageant was held in Salina, home of Grand Lake St. Mary's.
Miss Greater Dayton.
Good evening, I'm Gina Black. I represent Dayton, the hometown of the World Series most valuable player, Mike Schmidt.
Miss Northeastern Ohio.
Hello, my name is Maurice Emilio. My local pageant was held in Alliance, Carnation City.
Miss Southeastern Ohio.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Melaine Shue, and my pageant was held in Zanesville, Ohio, close to the home of our state senator and former astronaut, John Glenn.
Miss Toledo.
Hello, I'm Ellen Morrissey. My local pageant was held in Toledo, the glass capital of the world.
Miss Delaware County.
City, USA. Miss Greater Cincinnati.
Good evening, I'm Catherine Dennis, and my local pageant was held in Ohio's Queen City, Cincinnati.
Miss North Central Ohio.
Hi, I'm Juliana Zilba, and my local pageant was held in Mansfield, the fun center of Ohio.
Miss Miami University.
Good evening, my name is Missy Taylor, and my local pageant was held in the college town of Oxford, home of the Miami University Redskins.
Miss Licking County.
Good evening, my name is Denise Jones, and my local pageant was held in Newark, home of the Friendship World Series.
Miss Medina Lorraine County.
Good evening, I'm Cindy Mae Jacobic, and my pageant was held in my hometown of Brunswick, the site that's right.
Miss Miami Valley.
Hello, my name is Tracy Sue Horman, representing the Dayton area, home of the Wright brothers.
Miss Bowling Green State University.
Good evening, my name is Susan Belcher, and my local pageant was held in Bowling Green, home of the world champion figure skater Scott Hamilton.
Miss Cuyahoga County Fair.
Hi, I'm Nancy Ann Wallach, and my local pageant was held in Cuyahoga County, home of the Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Browns.
Miss Mahoning Valley.
Hi, my name's Diana Lynn Parshall, and my local pageant was held in the city of Warren. Niles, my hometown, is the birthplace of William McKinley.
Miss Honeybee.
Good evening. I'm Carolyn Hunt Clark, and my local pageant was held in Medina, the sweetest town on earth.
Miss Portsmouth.
Hi, my name is Julie Bennett, and my local pageant was held in Portsmouth, the all-American city.
Miss Southern Ohio.
Good evening. I'm Margaret Gerges, and my pageant was held in Cincinnati, home of the Cincinnati Reds and the Delta Queens.
Miss Clayman.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Myers, and I represent Yorkville and Denison, the clay capitals of the world.
Miss Greater Cleveland.
Hi, my name is Marcia Flack. My pageant was held in Mentor, home of President Garfield.
Miss Southwestern Ohio.
Hello, I'm Cindy Cook, and my local pageant was held in Wilmington, Ohio, summer home of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Miss Franklin County.
Good evening. I'm Deborah Gomber, representing Columbus, the capital city of our state.
Miss South Central Ohio.
Good evening. I'm Holly Jr., and my local pageant was held in Chillicothe, Ohio's first capital city.
Well, there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the new generation of the American woman. Didn't you enjoy their selections of career costumes? And now I'd like you to meet my co-host for this evening, Mr. Dan Immel.
Thank you, Susan. Yes, they certainly were creative with their career costumes. And as the evening progresses, you'll find that they are not only imaginative young women, but also articulate and talented. In just a few moments, you'll meet the reigning Miss Ohio, Kathy Vernon, and view one of the most exciting moments of pageant week here in Mansfield, the announcement of the top 10 semifinalists. You'll learn who they are at the exact same time as the contestants and our theater audience. Susan will explain how these fortunate young women have been selected after these messages. George.
At the Miss America pageant last September, when the preliminary competition has ended and the tabulations of all the points were tallied up, Kathy Vernon was named as one of the top 10 semifinalists at the program. The talent, intellect, and personality which carried her to that esteemed position has also endeared her to audiences throughout the country and Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ohio 1981, Kathy Vernon.
She's even lovelier. This girl we've waited for. She's lyrical, a miracle, and growing ever lovelier. This girl that we adore. That's my nostalgic moment.
For the past 2 evenings, our 30 contestants have been competing on stage in evening gown, talent, and swimsuit competitions. Earlier this week, each of the contestants met in a private interview with our panel of judges who judged them on their poise, intelligence, and conversant abilities and gained some insight into their ambitions and goals. Each judge scores every contestant individually, and the 10 women who have garnered the greatest number of points will be our semifinalists. The points have been tabulated, and the semifinalists are contestant number 1, Miss Willard Pat Savage. Contestant number 26, Jennifer Sue Myers, Miss Playland. Contestant number 3, Michelle Brunner, Miss Sandusky. Contestant number 14, Catherine Jennett, Miss Greater Cincinnati. Contestant number 25, Margaret Gerges, Miss Southern Ohio. Contestant number 30, Holly Mayer, Miss South Central Ohio. Contestant number 11, Ellen Morrissey, Miss Toledo. Contestant number 29, Deborah Gombert, Miss Franklin County. Contestant number 18, Cindy Jacobic, Miss Medina, Lorain County. And contestant number 15, Juliana Zilba, Miss North Central Ohio.
Well, now that you've seen the 10 semifinalists, I'm sure you'll be making your selection of the winner. It's important to remember that all the points which the semifinalists have accumulated during the previous evenings are eliminated, and that the judges will cast new ballots tonight for each of the 4 phases of competition. Evening Gown follows this from Stroh's Brewery. Dedicated and qualified individuals have the very difficult responsibility of selecting Miss Ohio 1982. The first member of our panel is internationally known in the world of fashion, having worked for such notable designers as Dior, Givenchy, and Valentino. His New York studio has designed for numerous Miss Americas and Miss Ohios. Stanley Platos. Next, may we present a featured television performer for the past 20 years and a wardrobe and talent advisor for numerous Miss Wisconsins and Miss Americas, Virginia Duncan. The next judge is a past president of the National Association of Miss America State Pageants and is currently serving his 5th term as president of the Miss Illinois pageant, Peter DeLeyden. The 4th judge is a professional photographer and fashion model, a grooming specialist for flight attendants for American Airlines, and the Atlantic City chaperone for Miss Texas, June Graves. Our final guest is a retired conductor of the United States Army Band and has received the Legion of Merit from the President. He is also a vocal music director and has played professionally with symphonies and jazz bands throughout the United States, Gilbert Mitchell.
In various styles and forms throughout the years. As Thomas Wolfe once wrote, where can one match the music of Maine?
all the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria. Maria, 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 Maria. I've just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I've just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful the sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria. To name a star for Barbara, for any place we are. It's Barbara who simply floods my world with but somehow I think that Barbara already knows.
Yes, you is my woman now. You is, and you must laugh and sing and dance for two. Instead of there's no wrinkle on my brow, no as I ain't going, you hear me saying, if you ain't going, with you I'm staying.
poets and musicians wrote about and sang about women all through the centuries. I'm sure they envision young women as lovely as these in our evening gown competition. Patricia Lynn Savage, Miss Willard.
I've always believed in doing things and not just dreaming about them. I can justify this motto by my involvement here in the Miss America Scholarship Program. It has helped me to climb the ladder upward to attain my goal of becoming a successful entertainer. And being here tonight is just one step closer to that goal.
Sponsored by the Willard JCs, Patricia is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Savage from North Canton. Jennifer Sue Myers, Miss Cleland.
Being a contestant in the Miss Ohio Scholarship Pageant has given me the opportunity to realize both the simplicity and importance of the Miss America motto, which states first modesty, second ambition, and third success. With this in mind, I will pursue my career in public relations with confidence.
Jennifer is sponsored by the Claymont JCs and is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. William Marvin Myers from Lancaster. Michelle Renee Bruner, Miss Sandusky Valley.
Because I enjoy music as I do and feel I can encourage others to do the same, upon graduation from college, I'd like to combine these music interests with my communication talents in the area of music promotion and advertising.
Michelle is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Donnelly Bruner of Delta and is sponsored by the Fremont Community Theater. Catherine Lynn Jennis, Miss Greater Cincinnati.
Good evening. As I prepare to start my junior year at Wright State University, I find myself examining my values. I've chosen interpersonal communication as my college major. My interest, hard work, and enthusiasm will ensure my professional success in the field of public relations. But of equal importance is that I become a success in life. By being a caring and responsible person, hopefully I'll gain love and respect from others, who in turn will be proud to know a young woman by the name of Catherine Jennis.
Catherine is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edwin Lee Jennis of Miamisburg and is sponsored by the Miss Greater Cincinnati Scholarship Pageant Association. Mary Emily Gerges, Miss Southern Ohio.
Good evening. As a senior at Miami University and an interior design major, I plan to create innovative and functional interiors that I believe may someday be chosen for Architectural Digest.
Eastgate Mall is sponsoring Margaret, who is the daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Tofik F. Gerges from Hinsdale, Illinois. Holly Jan Mayer, Miss South Central Ohio.
Good evening. Sports are an American way of life. Every day, people just like you participate in activities such as jogging, racquetball, and dance exercise, just to name a few. With my degree in physical education, recreation, and dance, I hope to bring fun and relaxation into the lives of American people.
Mr. and Mrs. William D. Mayer are the parents of Holly, who is sponsored by the Miss South Central Ohio Scholarship Pageant Incorporated. The Mayers are from Novelty, Ohio. Morrissey, Miss Toledo.
Hello. Singing is a major part of my life. I feel it involves much more than just style and technique. I like to view each performance as a very personal conversation with my audience, where I can express emotions I ordinarily wouldn't. Primarily for this reason, I am pursuing a career in recording and live stage production.
Mr. and Mrs. James F. Morrissey of Toledo are the parents of Ellen, who is sponsored by the Toledo JCs. Diane Gombert, Miss Franklin County.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a 20-year-old junior at the Ohio State University, where I major in music theater. I am now in vocal performance, and later on in my career, I'd also like to go into vocal instruction.
Deborah is sponsored by the Cobbler's Corner and Associates and is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Donald Keith Gombert from Columbus. Jacobic, Miss Medina, Lorain County.
Good evening. I have played the saxophone for 15 years and have been a licensed managing cosmetologist for 7 years. After completing my Master of Music degree, I plan on pursuing a career which will enable me to combine my many diversified interests and talents.
The MLC Foundation is sponsoring Cindy, who is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Sam R. Jacobic from Brunswick. Juliana Marie Zilba, Miss North Central Ohio.
Good evening. As a pre-medical student at Ohio State University, I am determined to continue my medical career, one day becoming a physician specializing in preventive medicine for children.
Juliana is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. George Charles Zilba and is sponsored by the Mansfield JCs. The Zilbas are from Ottawa Lake, Michigan. And aren't they a lovely group of young women, ladies and gentlemen? The judges are completing their ballots for evening gown. The semifinalists will be preparing for perhaps the most important phase of competition, talent. Talent is especially significant because it comprises 50% of the total number of points that can be accumulated by a contestant in the pageant. The 10 talent presentations will follow these messages. Volumes have been written over the past 100 years describing women, their attitudes, their emotions, their apprehensions, and hosts of other subjects. There has certainly been a great deal of disagreement on these matters, and yet everyone agrees it has been a century of change. After all, look what happened to Mabel.
She was a pianist from Dayton, played like a dream, was charming and lovely to see. Just a harpist from Cleveland with beauty as well, but they both were too shy to succeed. See that fascinating creature with perfection stamped on every feature. She's playing little Nellie, a kid from the deli. But look at her now, look what happened to Mabel. Someone who was plain as mutton on the screen is cuter than a button, and the girl with the pickles, lots of her nickels, is something to see. Look what happened to Mabel. Yesterday a tip collector, but today just turned on that projector, and this happening on is a regular star. The mother of cream, look what happened to Mabel.
Up to now, she never really knew that she could be so ambitious, but suddenly she knows she has to say goodbye to bagels and quiches. So say out the wishes. I know that you might think they're balmy, but the queens of corned beef and salami are the glamorous goddesses, hustling artists.
Shop at St. Jude.
Look what happened to Mabel.
The theater has certainly undergone vast changes over the past century. However, in 1881, the French author Henri Frédéric Emile wrote, "Doing easily what others find difficult is talent." And that is one factor that has remained constant over the past 100 years in the theater. A study in contrasts is an appropriate description of our first contestant's talent presentation, as she has combined the haunting melody Masquerade with a lively jazzy version of For Once in My Life. Performing these diverse styles in a jazz flute solo is Patricia Savage, Miss Willard. Stop the World, I Want to Get Off became a success due to its musical score. The song Once in a Lifetime has been popularized by many entertainers, and singing it for you now is Jennifer Sue Myers, Miss Playland.
Takes her high.
Scholarship Pageant will continue after a word from Lumberman's Mutual Insurance Company.
Music's ability to describe the tenderness in nature is exemplified in our next contestant's talent presentation. Performing Barbara Streisand's beautiful hit Songbird is Michelle Renee Brunner, Miss Sandusky Valley. To shuffle ball change for 5-year-old beginners, tap has proven to be a consistently popular form of dance, as our next contestant demonstrates with the old standard, Call Me Irresponsible. Catherine Jennis, Miss Greater Cincinnati.
Mansfield and the Miss Ohio pageant after this commercial break.
Early ballads of the 1930s and 40s reflected the intense and deeply felt emotions of that era, presenting My Funny Valentine and My Man in a beautiful medley is Margaret Gerges' Miss Southern Ohio. Dexterity and coordination are two important elements that are required for an exciting performance of a feature twirler. Exhibiting a dance twirl interpretation of Everything's Coming Up Roses is Holly Jane Mayer, Miss South Central Ohio.
will continue live from Mansfield, Ohio after these messages.
Manchester has a list of memorable and widely acclaimed songs. Our next contestant has chosen for her talent presentation the dramatic ballad Comin' from the Rain. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Morrissey, Miss Toledo.
Such a long, long time. There's so much to say. No need to explain. Just an open door for you to come in from the rain. Long, long road when you're on your own. And a man like you will always choose the long way home. Want to be the one to keep you from the rain, from the rain. To know my best friend has come home again. 'Cause I think of us like an old cliche, but it doesn't matter 'cause I love you anyway. Coming from the rain, coming from the rain. Coming from the and a song with calypso influence certainly create a special style. Here was Nacio Herb Brown's Love Is Where You Find It, Deborah Gombert, Miss Franklin County. Free
coverage of this Miss Ohio pageant live from Mansfield will continue after these messages.
Classical and boogie-woogie are the three musical styles combined in this medley for saxophone, playing ornithology,